Hey there, my beautiful English learners. This is Emma from Speak Better English, and today, oh boy, we're going to talk about something every learner wants: how to speak English fluently and sound natural. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried to speak English and your brain just said, nope? Laughing gently, yes, that's all of us. You open your mouth and your brain suddenly goes on vacation. It's like, where are the words? Hello? Don't worry. Today we're fixing that, step by step, and we're going to have fun doing it. If you listen until the end of this episode, you'll learn exactly how to train your mouth, your ears, and your brain to speak English automatically, without freezing, without fear, and without translating. And at the end, I'll give you a fun challenge to post in the comments. So grab your coffee or tea or whatever keeps you alive in the morning, and let's do this. Start with your morning. Okay, let's start simple. What's the first thing you do in the morning? No, not check Instagram. I know you do that. I mean real life. You wake up, right? So say this: I wake up at 7. Now you repeat. Come on, say it with me. I wake up at 7. Good. Now if you're lazy like me, you can say I get up at 8. Because, I wake up at 7, but I actually get up 1 hour later. That's real life. Coffee and breakfast. Next, breakfast. You can say, I make coffee. I eat breakfast. I have some eggs and toast. Simple, right? And if you don't eat breakfast, you can say, I skip breakfast. But guys, don't skip your coffee. Coffee is not a drink, it's a lifestyle. If someone asks me, Emma, what's your blood type? I say espresso. Talking about work or study. After breakfast, maybe you go to work or school. Let's learn some phrases. I go to work at 9. I work in an office. I'm a teacher/student/driver. Easy, right? Now, if you're a student, you can say, I study English every day. And if you're lazy, like Jack from my last podcast, you can say, I try to study English every day. Try, that's the key word. Small talk at work. When you see your colleagues or friends, you can say, hey, how's it going? What's up? How's your day? These are short, easy, and friendly. Don't say only hello every time. It sounds like a robot. You can also add a little emotion, like this. Hey, how's it going? You look tired. What's up? Long day? The goal is to sound like you care, but not like you're interviewing them. Lunch and afternoon life. Okay, lunchtime. I have lunch at noon. I eat with my friends. We talk about everything: food, life, Netflix. And then the afternoon. I finish work at 5. I go home. Now listen carefully. A lot of learners say I go to home. That's wrong. Just say I go home. Know why? Because English is weird. Evening and relaxing. At night, you can say, I take a shower. I watch TV. I have dinner. I go to bed. Easy, right? Now, if you want to sound natural, you can connect them. I take a shower, watch a show on Netflix, and go to bed around 11. Boom, that's a perfect sentence. Common mistakes and why they're funny. Okay, let's talk about mistakes because they can be funny. One student once told me, Emma, yesterday I eat my mother. No. You mean I ate with my mother. Prepositions can save lives, guys. Another classic one. I'm boring. Well, maybe you are. But you probably mean I'm bored, because I'm boring means you make other people bored. Mini shadowing practice. All right, let's do a quick shadowing exercise together. I'll say a sentence and you repeat right after me. Ready? I wake up at 7. I have coffee. I go to work. I come home and relax. I go to bed at 10. Nice job! If you do this every day for just 5 minutes, your mouth will start to remember the rhythm of English. That's fluency training, easy and free. Mindset and confidence. Now listen to me carefully. You don't need perfect grammar to speak English well. You need confidence. If you make a mistake, laugh. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. Just say something funny like, "Oh, my English is on vacation today." People will love you for that, because language isn't about being perfect. It's about connection. Your challenge for comments. All right, here's your challenge. In the comments below this episode, write your daily routine in English. Use 3 sentences. When you wake up, what you do in the afternoon, when you go to bed. Like this. I wake up at 7. I go to work. I sleep at 10. Simple. I'll read some of your answers in the next episode. And today we're going deeper into how to practice English every single day. Because here's the truth. Learning English is like going to the gym. If you only go once a month, well, good luck with those muscles. So let's learn how to train your English muscles, step by step. The 5-minute rule. Okay, rule number 1, the 5-minute rule. If you say, I don't have time to study English, I say, really? You don't have 5 minutes? 5 minutes is all you need to keep your brain in English mode. Here's what you can do in 5 minutes. Repeat short phrases aloud. Listen to a podcast. Talk to yourself in English. Yes, talk to yourself. If someone sees you, just smile and say, I'm bilingual, not crazy. Shadowing practice like a pro. Let's talk about shadowing, my favorite exercise. Remember what it means? It's when you repeat after me like a shadow. Same tone, same rhythm. Let's try it. Say everything right after me. I can speak English clearly. My pronunciation is getting better. I love learning new phrases. English is fun. Good job! When you do this, don't just say the words. Feel them. Move your mouth. Use your hands. Make it dramatic. Pretend you're in a Hollywood movie. That's how your brain starts remembering sound patterns. How to talk to yourself. Yes, really. Now, I know it sounds weird, but talking to yourself works because guess what? You're always available. Try this. In the morning, say what you're doing in English. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm making breakfast. I'm getting ready for work. Say it every day, and soon you'll start thinking in English, not translating. And thinking in English equals fluency power. Using movies and series to learn. Okay, here's a secret. You can learn English by watching Netflix. Just don't call it studying. Call it cinema education. Here's how you do it. Pick a show you like. Maybe Friends, The Office, or Modern Family. Turn on English subtitles. Pause after each funny line and repeat it. For example, in Friends, Joey says, "How you doing?" That's slang for how are you. Try it. Say it with attitude. How you doing? This way, you learn pronunciation, tone, and rhythm without being bored. Let's talk about your best teacher, your phone. You scroll on it 24/7, right? Why not use it for English? Change your phone language to English. Yes, everything. Even if you get a bit lost, that's part of the fun. When you see words like settings, battery, or airplane mode, you're learning English every day without a book. Make friends in English now. Don't hide behind your textbooks. Find people to talk with. You can say, "Hey, can we speak in English for 5 minutes? I'm learning English. Want to practice?" Most people will say yes, and if they say no, just smile and say, "Okay, then I'll practice with my cat." The point is, you need real conversation to get better. You can't learn to swim by reading a book about water. Don't translate. Visualize. When you learn a new word, don't translate it into your language. Instead, imagine a picture in your mind. For example, if you learn apple, see a red apple in your head. If you learn run, imagine yourself running. Your brain loves pictures more than words. It's like Instagram up there. So the more you visualize, the faster you remember. Laugh while you learn. Now, let's be honest. Grammar can be boring. So add some fun. If you make a mistake, laugh at it. Example: one of my students once said, "I'm pregnant of English." She meant I'm proud of my English, but hey, that's how we learn. Every mistake is a funny story, and funny stories stay in your brain longer. Set tiny goals. Stop saying, "I want to be fluent in 1 month." You don't need big goals. You need small ones. Today I'll learn 5 new words. Tomorrow I'll listen to a podcast. Friday I'll speak with a friend. That's it. Tiny steps every day equals huge progress over time. Remember, babies learn to walk 1 step at a time, not by reading a book about running. Your mini challenge. Okay, guys, time for your challenge. I want you to record a 30-second voice message of yourself talking about what you did today, all in English. Then write in the comments, "I did my daily English practice." Simple, right? The goal isn't perfection. It's to speak without fear. Remember, small steps every day lead to big results, and big smiles make the journey better. English in a cafe. Let's start easy. In a cafe. The classic sentence is, "Hi, can I get a coffee, please?" Repeat it after me. "Can I get a coffee, please?" Now, don't say, "Give me coffee." That sounds like you just woke up from a zombie movie. You can also say, "I'd like a cappuccino, please. Can I have it to go?" And if the barista says, "What's your name?" don't panic. They're not trying to date you. Just tell your name. It's Emma. Easy, friendly, polite. Coffee, shopping in English. Now let's go shopping. Imagine you're in a store and you want to try something on. You can say, "Excuse me, can I try this on?" Or when you need another size, "Do you have this in medium?" See? No drama, no translation needed. And if the price scares you, just smile and say, "Wow, maybe I'll come back next year." Travel English at the airport. Okay, now we're at the airport. You can say, "Where's the check-in counter? What time is boarding? Can I have a window seat, please?" And if your flight is delayed, don't get angry. Just take a deep breath and say, "Okay, more time for coffee." Asking for directions. Now imagine you're lost. It happens to everyone. You can say, "Excuse me, how can I get to the station? Is it far from here?" And if the person talks too fast, no problem. Say, "Sorry, could you repeat that slowly, please?" It's not rude, it's smart. Remember, it's better to ask twice than to get lost once. Meeting new people. Now the fun part, meeting people. Start simple. "Hi, I'm Emma. What's your name? Where are you from? Nice to meet you." That's it. Small talk unlocked. And please don't start with grammar. No one says, "Hello, let's discuss the present perfect." Eating out. At a restaurant, say, "Could I see the menu, please? I'll have the chicken salad. Could I get some water?" When you finish, "Can I get the bill, please?" And if the waiter is nice, say, "Everything was delicious. Thank you." Good manners equals better service. Funny real-life mistakes. Let me tell you some real stories. One of my students said to a waiter, "Can I have a wife, please?" He meant knife. See, one letter can change your life. Another one said at the airport, "I am here to take the plane." The guard looked at him like that and said, "Take the plane? Where are you taking it?" So don't worry if you make mistakes. You'll just make someone's day funnier. Listening to real English. If you want to sound natural, you must listen every day. Here's the trick. Listen to something easy but often. Even 10 minutes a day is better than 2 hours once a week. Repeat after people. Copy their tone. It's like karaoke, but for your mouth. Think in English everywhere. Train your brain to think in English. At the supermarket, "I need apples, I need milk." In the bus, "There's an old man reading." Before sleeping, "Today was a good day." This way, English becomes part of your thoughts, not just a school subject. Motivation and final challenge. All right, my friends, we're at the end of our journey together. You've learned how to speak, how to practice, and now how to use English in real life. But learning never ends. It's like brushing your teeth. If you stop, it gets ugly fast. So here's your final challenge. In the comments below, write a short story, 5 sentences, about your real life. It could start like this. Yesterday, I went to a cafe. I met a friend. We talked in English. I made one mistake, but I laughed. I'm proud of myself. That's the spirit of Speak Better English. Thank you, my beautiful learners, for staying with me through this whole 3-part journey. If you laughed, learned, or practiced, even a little, you've already improved. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's learning English. And tell them, "Hey, listen to Emma. She makes learning fun." I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep smiling, keep speaking, and keep shining.